Morning guys, welcome to day 4 I think it is on the road. Just leaving Kaka Point in the Catlins. We're in for a bit of a damp day today, so we're all kitted out in the wet weather gears. Can't complain because the weather has just been absolutely glorious for us. Enjoyed a good night out, the local boozer, dinner, a few drinks. So now we are heading through to Alexandra, where we're going to have brunch there, catch up with a guy from our hometown, and then from Alexandra we will do a big loop through the sort of that Ida Valley area, Central Otago area where the Brass Monkey used to take place, and then back through to Moeraki for tonight. At the moment it's not raining, but I have a feeling that is going to change as the morning carries on. In actual fact, I think when we get to Alexandra it's actually going to be raining quite heavily. Anyway, wait and see. It's all good. We've got good wet weather gear. We've all got the same wet weather gear because we all know it's bloody good stuff. It's by a company called Scott, and yeah, it's like a rubbery type membrane, if you like, and it's just friggin' brilliant stuff. But anyway, we shouldn't get too damp with that wearing that. There she is, folks, the mighty Clutha River. I love that river. Colour of the water is always this beautiful sort of turquoisey, bluey green colour. We're just about to come into Clutha where we'll refuel. Pretty cool bridge here in Clutha. Obviously crossing the mighty Clutha River. Crossing the Clutha again. Clyde Vale. Now folks, this place is called Ettrick. Never heard of it. There you go. Well, welcome to Roxborough, folks. Don't think I've been through this town before. Wow. Jimmy's Pies. Huh. Yeah, some quite neat old buildings here. Neat old cottages. Look at this awesome motorcycle riding country and roads. Just bloody lovely for this Central Otago region. Hey, friggin' heaven.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see from up here.
Look at this bloody classic Central Otago sort of landscape, you know, it's just rustic as hell. Bloody beautiful.
Meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Alright folks, coming into Alexandra. Oh hey, look at this bridge. Pretty bloody awesome. What the hell are those two doing? Bit of Exercise jazzagetics. Is there such a thing? It's quite cool. They've left the pillars from what must have been the original bridge here. Hello! What? Hi, I was just wondering what, yeah. I thought, shit, this is where we're having brekkie. So I stopped. Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah. No, I just thought, oh shit, maybe you're looking for Shane or something. Yeah, yeah. That's all good. Catch ya.
You know what the little dance was for?
No.
We missed the rain, we missed
Yeah, yeah. It should be pissing down. Not that I'm disappointed.
Oh, I'm not disappointed.
That's awesome, eh?
Nigel, your bike's all dirty.
Oh, I know. I try to hide my tears.
Travelling a little too close when you went through some cow shit and my visor got a little bit scared on. Didn't see that coming.
Okay. I didn't realise this thing was going, so oh, well, we would have got some pretty funny footage. So we're in Alexandra, and this is the, what is it? The
Courthouse Cafe.
Courthouse Cafe. We have been here before, so we know it's a good place. We might have to go and put our helmets out on the bikes. Jenny with her surgical mask. Cool. Time for some brekkie. Righto, we're all happy. We've got full bellies. Lovely big brunch. Now we're going to head up. We're hoping there's a bit of a lookout up by the clock that's up on the mountains here, right above Alexandra. It's quite neat the way they've got this clock up there. And yeah, we thought, oh well, let's go for a ride up there and check out. Might actually be a bloody viewing spot or something, or a view anyway from up there. God, this is a hard case looking bridge, yeah. That almost looks like one of the photos we've got at home on the wall. Otago Rail Trail. Sally was just saying that this is where we rode years ago as a bit of a family group on the Otago Rail Trail. Alright, certainly getting a good view from up here, alright. Wicked. So this might be the lookout here by the looks. The poor old sacrificial kickstand. Alright guys, starting to head into towards the Ida Valley area, or this could be the Ida Valley area, home of the Brass Monkey Rally. Was the home of the Brass Monkey Rally. We'll still make the pilgrimage there and hopefully get a photo of us just to show some of the crew where we go in the middle of winter for a couple of cold nights camping. Crazy buggers. It's pretty harsh old countryside around here, right? But the roads are friggin' fantastic. This is, folks, the Ida Valley. All its glory. Beautiful day. It's meant to be absolutely hosing down according to the weather report that we looked at this morning. So we are very, very lucky. Gee. Here's a classic old Central Otago area slash pub, Wedderburn Tavern. Look at that, it's a beauty. Welcome to Ranfurly. Here we are in Palmerston, folks. Just encountered our first bit of rain for the trip. Thought we were going to get away with it, but the closer we got to Palmerston, the rougher the weather was looking. And yeah, probably 20-30 k's back, bloody mist or fog just came over the hills. The temperature dropped by about 15 degrees and it just felt like we were in the middle of winter. It wasn't actually raining, it was just a heavy fog. Thought, oh yeah, this is not so bad, we'll won't have to stop to put on the wet weather gear. But then we sort of came out of the fog and yeah, into the real squall and rain. So pulled up on the side of the road and donned our wet weather gear. Anyway, it's not too bad. So that was Moeraki. Had a huge feed at the local cafe or tavern or whatever it is there. Jeez. Last night we played this hard case game. You all have about 5 dices each and you've got to basically guess how many dice are on the table of a particular number and state it, and if someone calls you out you've got to all show your hand. And anyway, long story short, it's a hilarious game. Kept us occupied for quite a number of hours last night. We were calling it bullshit. I don't know if that is the actual real name of the game. Alright, last breakfast, guys, on the road.
Nice supper.
Well, for us anyway.
Yeah.
Not these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we?
Vanessa's at Hampton.
Hampton. I was going to say Camden. We're not in London. Righty guys, here's a nice coastal road. It basically takes you through to the Kakanui area and then on to and comes out at Oamaru. So yeah, it's just a nice detour to take off the main highway. Doesn't add much more to the length of your trip, and look at the views you have. Just bloody lovely. Actually, it's quite interesting along here. There is a detour because some of the road has been eroded away, so they've just had to rather than try and repair it, they've just basically stopped the road and made a pretty much a permanent detour. Oh, Santa Claus has had a bit of a drop. Kakanui. This is an area where they've had the detour of the road around the slip. Obviously the old tides eroding the road away. Alrighty folks, welcome to Oamaru. Well, I might just go for a little bit of a tiki tour down to the bottom area down here. There's a commercial precinct area, I think they call it, which they've done up using some of the old commercial buildings. It looks quite nice, and the different shops and cafes that they've got down there, so we'll just go for a quick gander. I know that brewery that I'm looking at straight ahead is a nice place. We've been in there 2 or 3 times. They do pizzas and things. Obviously, must have their own brew. Oh, and of course, Oamaru is the capital for punk, steampunk. So you'll see all sorts of different sculptures and things like back there all around the place. That place makes the best salt and pepper calamari salad, evidently. So if we do it right, we should end up going past the steampunk bloody museum, I think they call it, steampunk headquarters. Yeah, I think it's quite neat the way they're using all the old buildings for shops and things. I don't know what this building used to be. Connell and Klaus, is it? Klaus? So I think the steampunk thing's right here. I wasn't sure if you wanted to grab a quick photo next to the steampunk train. It's one of those things, you know, you can say you've been there. Behind the steampunk? It's just a sort of group of people that just like to dress up in sort of steampunk type outfits and things, and it's just sort of taken off, especially in Oamaru. They're all...
That building, if you come through that first roundabout, that building on the left,
yeah.
That would be an amazing apartment.
Yeah. I think it's so neat that they're using the old buildings and putting new shops in them and, you know, keeping them alive. It's brilliant, hey? Yeah.
My great granddad came on a ship from England to this port.
Right, yeah.
So
There you go. Yeah. So I think Oamaru is like the steampunk capital of the world almost. Yeah. They've really taken to it, you know. It sounds like a ghost train. Look at the flames, look. That is so cool. Bloody ghost train. Uh-oh. Stand back.
Destination without a star system. Enjoy your flight.
So next stop will be Timaru, where we'll fuel up. So I'm not sure if I mentioned it before or not, but this is day 5 of our South Island tour, and the last day of the tour for us. So obviously yeah, we'll be heading home to Christchurch and Bryce and Jenny and John and Michelle will be spending a couple of days in Christchurch and then jumping back on the bikes and heading home to the far north, back to good old Kaitaia. Look at that place, that thing's just tearing those trees down. That's one of those things that Bryce used to drive. Waitaki Bridge, pretty cool. I might have to name this tour the bridge tour of the South Island. Well guys, we're heading north on the Rakaia Bridge, which means one thing: we are nearly home. I think it's about another 30 to 40 minutes from here to home, so yeah, good old trip, alright. Always get the willies going across these bridges because they're narrow as hell, and man, if shit goes down, you've got nowhere to go. You're stuck where you are. Well guys, we're just about home, so I thought I'd just do a bit of an outro. It's been a brilliant 5 days on the road. Man, we have just been so bloody lucky with the weather. It's just been a fantastic trip, like I say. We've stayed at some very nice accommodation, which is always good. And yeah, had lots of fun with the puckies and the biddles. Lots to look back on, lots of footage I hope for some future videos. Hope you enjoyed watching our trip through the bottom half of the South Island, guys. And don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys. I know, bloody rude. We will soon change that, don't worry. So, 5 days, 1,904 kilometres for us. These guys have got a few more to go. Medusa has now done 4,629 kilometres. Alright guys, just been cleaning the bikes up after our trip down south, and I thought I'd take the hard bags off just to obviously clean them behind them and clean the back wheel and everything. And yeah, found something that's a little disturbing. Stuck in the middle of my belt drive is a ruddy great stone. It's popped right through the middle of the belt drive, so I'm not sure if this camera is going to pick it, but I'm predicting actually I think it might. So yeah, I'm actually just about to head off to our local dealership, Rolling Thunder, and get the guys to have a look at it and see what they think, whether or not we need to be ordering a new belt. I would assume yes, but yeah, you never know, they might say no, it's all good, take the stone out. But yeah, so that was a bit of a shock. Wasn't expecting to find that. Anyway, jump on the bike and take it into the shop, get it sorted. Cheers.